Yo, did you guys
Yeah.
hear anything I said before that cut out?
Yeah, about how putting somebody up there that it happened to, or dude, even even what we could do is literally just freaking
How putting somebody up there that it happened.
oh somebody, so whoever's playing it in the
Yeah.
background, do it.
Yeah, shut it off.
I mean, literally, what we could also do is, it doesn't even have to be someone that it happened to. We can literally just get any average Joe and just say, yeah, no, an online predator met me when I was 15. I'll get my fucking brother to do it. Who cares? But just because what are they? I mean, you can't prove that one way or another. But
Yeah.
and just say like, this video, as somebody this happened to myself, this video will teach. It's an attempt to show the dangers of what happens and put the educational disclaimer. Like, I hope that, I mean, I hope that works. I hope it's that freaking easy. I really do. Because, other than that, we don't have to worry about harassment and bullying and, actual harassment and bullying. None of us here do that. None of us here do that to them. And, yeah, but anyway, let's let some, I guess we started the live, right? Let's let some people get into the live stream and let's explain what the hell's going on.
Yeah, send it to everyone. Send it to.
Yeah, Eric's about to join, and CC unit will be there soon.
CC said 20 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, send it to Jay. Send it to Web, FDK, Creed Spotlight. Yeah. Yes, I think like the next thing we can do is we can go on like any kind of like any of the other options, right? But then like I think we gotta like get our own websites created. Then we gotta get our own platform because like even if we have our own website, we sometimes even will crack down.
I think we should take our asses to Rumble. Honestly, I think that's I think that's I think that's the viable thing because. We can definitely blow this up on Twitter for sure, and there's not going to be many people that are anti what we do. And I think, well, first things first, let's try to get YouTube to back down from this because this is just bullshit. And say, look, we don't condone anybody hurting themselves. We don't attempt to get anybody to hurt themselves, and we understand, and we understand that. We understand we're not law enforcement. However, we do this with a good purpose, and don't let the bad apples that don't know what that truly are get into like very dangerous situations. Don't let them take away from how many kids we saved, how many victims we give a sense of justice to, or any of that. Like, we got to make YouTube look really freaking guilty of this shit, and just say they're trying to silence us. They're trying to silence us for saving kids. And all this
or
shit.
even a knowledge of parents, even if they don't get arrested, even the knowledge of somebody knowing that their neighbor is a predator.
Yeah, exactly. Awareing the community of potential dangerous people in said community, or whatever. But
ultimately, who's going to convict the people? It's going to be the people. It's going to be the people or their peers in their neighborhood and stuff like that. So who better to see these videos?
Yeah. Ryan, how many people do we have in the stream right now?
120.
Okay. Let's explain what's going on. You want to explain it, Ryan? Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically we're just having a panel discussion, figuring out what we're going to do. So YouTube sent out an email. I didn't get one, but it's sending out an email basically saying that, describing exactly what we do to a T and saying that they're going to get rid of basically anything we do. And we're figuring out a way to kind of counteract that and what's going to be our plan. So, we're just getting everyone's perspective, which, I definitely want to hear.
Yeah, and also in the email, they mentioned that we basically can't do what we do. I don't know what they mean by egregious accusations of a predator or of an individual and a kid. It could mean, like, if you just yell at them and say what they're there for, just say, you're here to have sex with a kid. Or it could mean all the way down to them just straight up admitting to everything. Who knows what that really means? We just don't know. I guess we're going to find out in the next coming days what they mean by that because they don't tell us. And also, but it says a way around that is having law enforcement present in the video, which we don't know what that means exactly. Like, of course we know what it means, but we don't know if that means law enforcement being there the whole time. If that means law enforcement,
we calling them right afterwards. So like when we just wait online until they arrive to the 911 arrive. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I know certain cases, like I know not to call them in East Orange, New Jersey, because I know that I'm going to get locked up
Right.
for some
And
bogus charges.
yeah. And I mean, it said you can't interrogate these people. Here, I'm gonna read the email word for word here. I'm gonna pull it up here. Okay. Okay. As of August 29th, 2022, we may remove content that shows a staged meetup that's used to accuse an identifiable individual of egregious misconduct with a minor without the presence of law enforcement. Please note that we may allow some content containing this type of material, but only when there is sufficient educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context, or if law enforcement is present. To learn more about this update, please review our policies in the Help Center. So the first thing is if law enforcement is present. So we don't know what that means. Present throughout the whole confrontation, present sometime during the confrontation, which happens very often. Yeah, I mean, I guess one way it could be read is if law enforcement is present, you can accuse them of this stuff, or in the video you can accuse them as long as the law enforcement's present sometime in the video, or it could just mean if law enforcement's there at all. But I don't know. And then for educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context, could just mean an education disclaimer. We just don't know because YouTube is very unclear about what they mean. You know.
And here's my thing. Like, I don't have a problem with prank channels. I watch a bunch of prank channels, but there's prank channels of people like messing with people in public that YouTube doesn't mess with, but then they want to mess with us when we're catching people that are actually trying to harm other kids, which is confusing to me.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, so they say that before August 29th, if you've uploaded a video that violates their new policy, they may remove it, but they're not going to strike the channel for it. And so far, I don't think any catcher has had anything anything yet that's happened. However, I guess we're going to know soon in the coming days whether something happens, and we're going to know like what they're removing. And if they remove something with cops in the video, then we could be in some very deep shit.
Yo, what's good?
So
I don't understand.
So who Freddie, did you get the email?
Nope.
Did you check your spam folder or promotions?
Yeah, I checked. I didn't get nothing.
You didn't get any email?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think I
Okay.
Yeah, I
got
think you know what it is though. Like on my last week's videos, had cops in it and the rest. So maybe they're going off of that. Who knows?
Yeah. So far, I mean, I would expect something on the Gordon Flowers channel. That's just where I upload all the shit that's been deleted before. I would expect something on there to happen, and so far nothing's happened. However, you know, they may be just saying from here on out, we just don't know. And I guess we're going to find out here in September. But regardless, it's very clear.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick. I'm saying we're going to find out real quick.
Yeah. And regardless, you know, it's a slippery slope. You know, 3 years ago, we could get away with screaming at them and all this crap. And, you know, it's obviously turning into a very censorship-heavy platform as if it wasn't 3 years ago. So,
like how many people done committed they off they stuff from what we did?
I don't know of any of mine. I don't think anybody here.
I like none of mine, but I done heard like something. I just had like a news feed on mine that one of them off they stuff like that, or on live.
Yeah, and that's probably what this exactly.
A guy you caught?
Yeah, they don't want no backlash or nothing like that, being though it was live.
Yeah.
So you got that doesn't fall on you. Whatever they do.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm talking about YouTube don't want nothing about it.
I get it.
So they scared of it. They scared of any lawsuits or anything that go against them. So they trying to protect themselves as much as they can right now.
Yeah, but that was on Facebook.
Somebody would off themselves on the live. Like nobody has control of that.
No, I'm saying about like if it wasn't from the confrontation, you think they would have did it?
Who knows? If they had that intent, maybe they'd still do it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true, but
they're
they
looking
can-
for an excuse to do it. They're
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
looking for a
exactly.
reason to do it because they don't like us doing this. But yeah, I mean, I say it in the group chat all the time. When anything happens to a predator off camera, nobody mention it at all. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what happened.
Nope.
Suppress it. Ignore it because there's big YouTubers that hate what we do as well, and they're looking for anything to. Because basically the way they look
Why
at
do
it,
they hate us?
why do they hate us?
Because
Yeah.
there's some people in power that little kids.
Yeah,
Mm.
and they just think
Okay.
we're clout chasers, this, that, even though these people make a living reacting to videos and all that. But
Right.
yeah,
What's
it's just
up, Eric?
ridiculous because these people will take an arrest of 33 states on my end, arrests from multiple of you guys, and
Right.
convictions and everything, and they can look at one guy slitting his throat in England and make it look bad on all of us because we basically have to be perfect on this platform almost.
Yeah, I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. It's true. I mean, they're gonna
You could
judge
have
all
like
of us.
10 good steps forward, then you have one bad step is going to bring you about like 15 to 30 backwards.
I
Yeah,
think
pretty much.
I mean, I know everybody has a problem when we call the cops, but I think even if we got to sit there and wait for the cops to come during the confrontation, just sit there, wait for them to come up on the camera, and then you got it.
Yeah.
I mean, what else
Honestly,
you
I don't
want
think
to do?
we're gonna give a fuck about that. I don't think they're gonna like watch the video and review it and wait and see if the cops actually showed up and then use that to justify
I mean,
taking
see,
it
like
down or
like
not taking
Alex
it
was
down.
saying earlier, we just had
Like
to put
usually,
it.
like when I call them, they show up.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just talking
good.
about like when we edit our videos, we make sure that's the first thing people see.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
Yeah,
Or
we
if
all
we
have to
got the
do.
charges. You know what I mean? Most
But
of us
I'm
get the charges
wondering,
pretty fast. I mean, if we could post the charges in the beginning of the video as well, I mean, that'll help us. I mean, anything that's gonna help, man. We just got to
like
do it.
sometimes
Yeah.
they don't even be answering no questions like what the charges is and stuff like that. Sometimes they don't even want to tell us their name.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Moose,
all
it's
we have to
simple. Moose,
do
I mean,
is
if you got somebody locked up and they're getting going to the precinct, you could just go to the precinct yourself because you a witness. His name is gonna be there.
I'm saying
Yeah.
like I got like it's some people I don't know that they done got arrested until like a couple months later after I done turned in all the evidence and everything like that. Like out here in Pennsylvania, they don't even make arrests right on the spot.
So to me, I think you
Yeah.
should private those videos, put them on Facebook or Instagram until you get that notice. I mean, just trying to play safer now. I mean,
I'm gonna just
I
block
know
I
it's all
people's
about
would
the
faces out.
agree if
exposure,
it's,
but we just gotta play
So what
safe.
they gonna give us strikes from the old videos?
no,
We don't
they're not
know.
gonna
We don't
strike
know.
the old videos. They could potentially take them down.
And then so I just
They're
do
not
my
gonna get
regular
striked.
live video, then just privatize it, then just edit it,
I would say
and just block
probably
their
don't
face
do
out
live
after that.
videos anymore.
I'm not gonna do
And
that. Block
And I
face
wonder
shit.
if like with the whole police thing, are they saying that they want it to be like conducted by the police, or do
Well,
they
I
just
think
want to see a police officer involved at any point? Like,
Well,
they're
I
so
think if
vague
they,
with it.
yeah, and I think if they wanted it conducted by the police, they would have said something because in their terms of service, they have vigilantes. They cite vigilantes restraining people. So I think if they wanted it to be only police, which of course they do, but if they wanted it to be, if that was their intention with the terms of service here, they would be saying anything conducted by vigilantes is any non-officer confronting an individual, accusing them of meeting a minor, is not to be permitted on the platform. So they definitely left it open to do this some other type of way.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
I'm just gonna straight up make documentaries. Like you ever
I
watch
mean
Hansen
that's
versus
what I was about
Predator?
to say. That Tomsky.
Yeah.
I'm
In the
straight up just
beginning
gonna
of the
do my
videos,
format's gonna be
I
like that.
mean, do a quick intro, like say the cops and everything. I mean, say it's educational. Mention
Yeah.
educational purposes
That's
only.
what I'm gonna do.
You know,
Yeah.
you got to make sure we clear. But even if we don't
Yeah.
say it verbally, we make it. You know what
I'm
I'm talking
going
about.
to
right,
anyway.
you know?
At the beginning of the video, I'm gonna say that verbally, and like the whole format for my videos could be like me. It could be like going back and forth between like me in an interview setting talking about what happened, and then like showing the actual like interaction, and then going back and talking about that sort of back and forth, just so it comes off as like an educational documentary, I guess.
Yeah.
If it comes off
Yeah.
as that, it might be okay.
Yeah, I think the problem is
mean-
that YouTube's going to want to work with us. They're just building a case against us, and they're just going to say we're doing these things that we're not doing.
I think during our interviews when we confronting these dudes, we gotta say it too. Like, yo, this is for educational purposes, man. We just want to, learn and teach. I mean, we got to just figure something out.
Like my man Calvin that me and Eric caught a couple weeks back. It's just an experiment. It's all in the name of science.
Yeah.
I
And
just be saying this just for awareness.
I used to say documentary. I used to always say documentary, so I don't.
everybody needs to make a disclaimer though, saying we're not accusing anybody of any wrongdoing in this video. These videos are, something to the extent of these videos are for educational purposes only, to aware parents and kids about who could potentially be online and what scenarios could possibly happen.
Yeah, put it in your description, videos, and everything too. Like,
yeah,
probably the best way to go about it.
But I will say, like, they also added something to their terms of service that I've never seen before, that talks about vigilantes restraining individuals. So
who was
restraining
done
that? Well, DAP.
Oh, I guess they will. That's like kidnapping.
Yeah, and restraining doesn't necessarily mean, bear hugging them, not letting them leave. It could be something like, oh, by the way,
telling them that they can't leave.
If you leave, I'm going to do this to you. If you leave, I'm going to tell your mom. Or if you leave, I'm going to call.
Exactly. We can't put no ifs in there.
Yeah, you can't blackmail any of these people anymore.
That's like blackmailing.
Yeah, you can't. You got to lose the word if.
Yeah, exactly. Like, say stuff like, I just recommend you talk to me. You can go wherever you want, but just know I do have these messages here. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, don't threaten the cops on them at all.
Right.
Unless they're like faking a medical emergency, then you can be like, okay, should I just call the police? Stuff like that. But don't use the police as a condition to make them talk to you, because that can count as restraining, and they're looking for anything at this point.
And not for nothing, that'd work against you in the courts too. So
right. But I don't know what the point of this email was today. I mean, it has to be because of the Liverpool idiots.
I wonder who initiated, like, what made them like want to do this.
Well, I heard it.
And then it said that they were emailing on behalf of YouTube. You notice that?
Were they?
Yeah, it says we're emailing you on behalf of YouTube. So I wonder who it's actually from.
That's weird.
For me, it did.
Because it came in my spam mail.
It did for me too. So
do
you think this could all be just
that's the only mail that I ever got from YouTube that was in my spam mail.
It wasn't in my primary.
No, mine either. On behalf.
You ever had any other YouTube email that came in your spam?
No, I haven't.
Never.
I never either.
Possibly this could just be like someone trolling.
Let's go see.
But listen, when you go to on the video that they have, it starts saying it like it's a video that you play with the new terms and stuff like that, and they added some stuff in the videos.
The videos from 3 years ago, though, I looked at it.
Yeah,
but the terms. It looks like the terms were new though, so it might be.
I think they added the vigilante thing and the vigilante restraining thing, and of course doing what we do to their.
But we're not vigilantes, so that's
that's how they look at it.
What a vigilante is. Like the whole definition of vigilante just blows my mind. And I'm like,
what is the
That's
definition?
why anytime they put me in the news, I tell them to steer away from that motherfucking vigilante shit, man.
Yeah, person that takes
don't categorize me as that, man.
But they wild out.
I just say I'm a content creator on YouTube. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, maybe we can put something like we can put something in our channel description, like we're investigative journalists that we're investigative journalists that are curious and want to educate about online safety.
Yeah,
I
mean, how can you discriminate against
what
that?
makes a person a child advocate?
We're investigative journalists that advocate for our youth, and we want to educate people about child safety. That's the point of our channel.
Yeah, that sounds about. I don't see how they could discriminate against that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Take anyone down for that. It's educational.
But the thing is, they're always going to find something.
And
they're still holding us over our head. We don't know what the whole law enforcement involved means. Somebody's going to have to put their foot in the water first and figure this shit out. I don't mind being the one to do it because I have I'm sorry. 4 people post my content, and whoever puts their foot in the water and tries this first, like I'm very curious to see what it would be.
On my next video I'm uploading probably this Friday. When I was in Indiana with Eric a couple weeks ago, the cops were there and they actually booked the guy, so it might be okay. So I guess we'll find out.
Right. Like I can't imagine a video where the predator goes away in cuffs. I can't imagine that as being against their terms of service with this.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
unless
crazy.
they're
If
pedophiles
it's like
themselves.
that, I mean,
Well,
as
which
captains,
probably
you got to
are.
be smarter.
yeah, I mean, I mean, for now on, there definitely needs to be police involvement in some video, and it says educational. It says education, or prove this is educational context, or have law enforcement involved. We just got to do both.
Yeah.
But cops are dicks sometimes, though. They want to like seize your devices and shit.
I mean, it depends on what county you're in, man. I mean, every
Yeah,
place is different.
like in
I'm
my
sorry.
I
county,
almost
they
don't want to
don't
call them.
like certain
like-
places in PA, they be wanting to confiscate it. I know state troopers, they be wanting to confiscate it.
Oh yeah.
State troopers, they be wanting to confiscate.
I would maybe just have like a clip, maybe have a clip at the end of the video of us just walking into the police station and saying that we're going to give them the chat logs. Maybe that'll be enough. Whether we actually do it or don't do it, just cut the clip there.
Yeah, but we have to show. I think
You gotta
some
show
law
something.
enforcement officer.
Oh, okay.
We got to show that face with the person reporting. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think,
and then the issue with that could be, does law enforcement have to be present in the video? Or like, because they said content where law enforcement is involved. You can't do this content.
Yeah.
You can't have this in the video unless law enforcement is present. Do they mean present in the video, or do they mean present while you're doing the interrogation? See,
I think when
They saying
present at any point.
involved somehow, like they get involved if I'm turning the evidence in, they get involved.
that's true.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, I
that-
mean,
Like they
I
saying
know.
what's their definition of involved?
right.
exactly. To me, I mean,
What do they
I
mean?
know we all got
Right
runners
on
and stuff like
contact,
that.
where
Yeah, they
some.
probably mean like right on video, like right there.
Well,
I mean,
I'm
to
saying,
be
like, say if you showing a video, you dropping it off, and you showing that the police involvement. Here you go, thank you.
Yeah, that's involvement technically.
Well, it says content that shows a staged meetup that's used to accuse an identifiable individual of egregious misconduct with a minor without the presence of law enforcement. But if our content has law enforcement in it, does that mean just in the video or during the meetup?
It does.
Yeah.
Sounds
It
like
does. That's
I
like
gotta
during
add
the
something.
meetup.
So,
Like
that's like
yeah.
you know when you
Stage
get runners,
meetup
right?
means that it's fake. Stage means fake.
No, I think they mean like a meeting that you set up
Yeah, like you're setting the stage
in
for a
general.
meetup.
Like you're,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what they mean.
Well,
in general.
Like the operation was done by you,
Because
and not
people
law
doing
enforcement
fake,
involved with the setup.
Well, people doing fake setups isn't an issue, obviously, because
Right.
it's staged, it's fake. So this
To
applies
me,
to like the shit we're doing.
I think they just want to see.
They
police
trying
involved.
to get us to stop pretending to be little kids.
Well, of course, that's their end
I
game.
think it's
so-
I think it's all the privacy complaints. I think they're just sick of all the privacy complaints because they're probably looking at like where all these privacy complaints are coming from. And they're like, oh, it's coming from this genre over here of these people setting dudes up to meet with 13-year-old girls, and we're sick of looking into all these privacy complaints. It's a waste of manpower. So the best and easiest solution is just to get it off the platform entirely.
yeah,
I think
especially
that's mostly
when
what it
they-
is.
Yeah, and especially when they said identifiable individual.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So if it could be, and that's a very good point. If it's the privacy complaints, then definitely, gosh, okay. So we had this video on JDQ where this motherfucker literally had 1 million images of child porn at one point, and he privacy complained of that shit, took it down. So I posted up on Puggy Pug, and this time he did not privacy complain. Well, he tried, but they didn't give it to him, and that's when I took the city out of it and all that crap. So potential, maybe.
all the other information.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so
I've had videos though where I just had their face in it. Like I'll say like, their first name, and he's
Right.
I might have mentioned the city, maybe, I can't remember, but all it was his first name and his face was in the video and he still got it taken down.
Well, that's what I think. It could just be we can't say their first name either, or
Oh,
if you
okay.
say it,
I
then blur it
think
out.
it's their face because someone's face is identifiable. If someone
Right.
knows you, they can
Well,
make you out in that video.
With their
So.
terms and agreements, and we talk to robots sometimes. We don't get a straight answer. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, they're not going to reply to actually respond to us.
That's just it's ridiculous. As content creators, I mean, we should have the respect at least to talk to a person that can actually help us instead of going on Twitter,
And having a guess.
See, I know like certain places, I don't even have to call the police. They just said, I just email them everything I got. Boom. In certain counties, certain places out here, I could just email them they stuff.
Yeah, but the people in the comments aren't happy with
email that you sent, you emailing the evidence, add that to like the end of the video.
I think honestly, man, just have the cops come pop up, man. That's it. You got to sit there for a whole hour waiting for them.
Yeah,
you got to get interrogation. Just wait for them, man.
There's not an active crime going on either, so it's probably best to just submit it to him after.
I mean,
I guess those phone calls are gonna have to be.
Could proof submitting it to them be presence of law enforcement in the video?
I don't think they would accept it.
Yeah, I mean, arguably it could though, but yeah, you're right.
I think you'd have to have an officer like on scene.
Yep.
That's not happening.
I wonder if the video I did with JD on his channel is going to get removed.
Oh, that's
probably not.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, it's freaking.
It could. It might not.
They'll probably just remove the video, but not his channel.
Feel like a statement, and they can do whatever they want, however they want to enforce it later.
Right.
Do you have a Gideon's number?
At the end of the day, Peter, you're going to do what they want.
Do I have what?
Do you have Gideon's number?
I've one of them. I don't know if it's like his main number. I haven't talked to him in a minute.
Yeah, I think you should definitely tell him what's going on, because he's basically the premier dude on the platform right now, and
pretty much
if he speaks out about this and says, dude, YouTube, this is bullshit. Yeah, I think this can rally a lot of people to say, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I hit him up the other day. I haven't heard from him. I don't know if he's like purposely ghosting me or what, but I don't know.
I mean, you still have him on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I got him on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, so like just the main thing, it's like it actually says it makes it a point about not just getting rid of videos, but the entire channel. So like they're really trying to so if like one video violates it, it could mean like taking down the entire channel. So it's like,
well, they said they'll do the strike thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the crazy thing is Discord.
How many strikes they give you before they beg you?
Well, technically, they're supposed to give you a warning and 2 strikes. However, you can get channels nuked on nothing.
Yeah, that's how I think.
Yeah, it's like one day I saw it on Discord and we all got nuked. It said like that everything got taken down because of quote unquote organized vigilantism, and it was like all at once. And I kind of think like the same thing could happen with YouTube. And I think
yeah, they're on the same boat.
Yeah, but dude, the thing is, YouTube has to change their guidelines first, and they haven't changed their guidelines to completely wipe us yet.
Not completely, just kind of.
Is that guideline right there? That new guideline, is that true? Did you check if it was accurate?
This is email.
I know the email. I'm just saying, I know we got hackers that's out there that hate us and stuff like that. That's all I'm asking. Did is YouTube what's saying? Did they actually change it, or is that like? Because these came in the spam mail. I never had no email that came from YouTube in a spam mail.
Exactly. I never did.
I'm checking the community guidelines right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they changed it.
Oh, okay.
But wait, is it possible this is fake?
Yeah, that's a joke.
Say again?
Is it possible this is fake?
No, doubt it. Because that creator support email is real, especially with the ticket number. But but yeah, it says so anything they remove that you posted before the 29th, they're not gonna strike you for. So I guess we'll see what happens with the old videos and, like I said, see what they're removing.
But we can use that to determine like what's going to be allowed and what's not allowed. Because I have a few where the cops are actually there, so I wonder if that will save it. I don't know.
I mean, they're not going to take down Chris Hansen. The cops are not there in every. The cops are not present throughout the whole video. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like,
they're not going to remove anything from Dateline, man. That's crazy, man.
No, they're not.
But he also does documentary style, arguably.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna start doing that.
Even at the the first season of To Catch a Predator, there were no cops.
Yeah, the whole first season.
So once they're gonna take down the
That
first
shit's
season,
on YouTube.
the whole first season of To Catch a Predator.
So that's technically vigilantism,
Of course.
right?
So if they start
So-
taking our videos down, but not
They're-
the first season of To
Dude,
Catch a Predator,
You know they
That
pick
sucks.
and choose. You know they pick and choose.
Of course. But what are
Just
the
like
chances?
with Markiplier and that
Yeah,
other
yeah,
creator
they definitely
recently.
pick and choose.
If you heard about that.
Yo, this is crazy. As you blew it up, and I'm reading it, it's just crazy.
I mean, what do you guys think
It's
the
like-
chances?
It's a gray area. It's like we need a cop there to do this thing, or it makes no sense.
Or another solution, if you just censor the parts where you're saying that they're there to meet with a minor, basically,
Right.
there's no indication in the video that they were there to have egregious misconduct with a minor.
Right.
That's
Like
censored.
like how old was this girl?
Yeah, you just
Oh, she
censor
was
it.
that
And
age?
leave
Yeah.
it. Yeah, leave it
Yeah,
for
we
people to
just-
determine.
Yeah, we just have to bleep out everything.
Well, and you know when the cops come, that's when you can say, "Oh, he was talking to a 9-year-old girl."
Damn.
Yes.
Well, the cops are. Yeah, the cops are there.
Yes. The
Yep.
cops are there. Yep.
Okay, so let's here. I'm gonna hear. Does everybody see what I'm saying in the chat right now? I'm just putting FFF on the
Yeah, I
stream
see it.
chat. Okay, so mute the age of the girl or boy. Two other genders. Mute the age of the decoy, and mute the age of the decoy, and reveal it when cops show up. Okay, everybody got that down? Everybody see what I just put right there?
Mhm.
Okay. So what's also
Two other genders.
what is egregious? I mean, egregious means like just ridiculous,
Like just immoral, basically.
very immoral. But okay, so there's obviously a difference between videos like, for example, DAP and someone like even PvP, not as much PvP, but really more DAP, and then somebody like Skeeter. Like the whole tone is different, right? And you're not about to go beat up any of these predators or threaten them at all.
Right.
But then
just having a
DAP is-
civilized conversation.
Right, but then DAP is going batshit on them. So
Yeah.
could egregious mean that basically publicly shaming, like, oh, he's here to fuck a kid? And they're like, no, I'm not. Leave me alone. Versus them having
Yeah.
Right.
It could be that.
It could
That's more
be.
public shaming, though. Like, I don't. Maybe that is.
right. Because if it's just a conversation, like for example, when this predator admits to me that he has
Well,
child
no, it says accusing them of egregious misconduct. So accusing them of being there to meet a 13-year-old girl basically is what they're saying is not allowed.
Basically,
It
yeah.
sounds like.
yeah.
So for anyone, no matter
But-
how
So
you
if,
go
they, so if
about
they
it.
admit it, if they admit it, what they do there.
No, if you're accusing them of it. It
Right.
says
So we,
to accuse an identifiable individual.
we accuse them and then they admit it. Like I wonder how much merit that holds if they confess
Yeah.
on camera.
Bottom
That
line,
makes-
you still accuse them, I guess, so it's probably
Right.
not going to fly.
Now, I mean, we could come across it differently. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a smoke shop. This
Or
is
you could
crazy.
come up to them with like
Admit
a,
it though. It's not an accusation.
Like
at
you
that
want me to
point.
inform
It's a
you on
fact.
something?
Say again, speak.
you
So
could
like if
come
they
up to-
admit it on
I'm sorry.
video, it's not an accusation. It's a fact.
Yeah.
I don't.
So, yeah, it's
I
not
don't
alleged,
think
I
they.
guess.
I don't think they'd look into.
But we're
that
gonna have
much
to show their
content.
face before we meet, like go up to them or something. I don't.
I mean,
I think we'll just
how
have to
much-
blur their face entirely because it says you can't accuse an identifiable individual
Right.
of egregious misconduct.
So
Right.
So
name
blurring
and
their face would be
basically.
the answer.
I know what
honestly. That would
I know
keep
what
you
I'm
safe.
going to do. I know what I'm going to
What
start
is that?
doing. I know what I'm start doing. I would-
Right. Yeah. I mean, blurring their face means everything else said here doesn't matter as long as you just blur their
Yeah,
face.
they're not identifiable.
Right. But you know, they're basically. I mean but that's what they want. You know, that's
Right.
their
So they-
compromise.
Yeah, basically. But what fun is that? You know?
Yeah, and I don't want to settle as the group that we are to basically not expose predators anymore. You know, because We'll
Well,
get
you
less views
could.
doing it, but we'll make
Yeah.
whatever money we make. But in the end, all of us here want these fuckers' faces out there, and
You'd have to do it on a different platform, like
Yeah, that's
like
why.
like your own
I like
website.
Facebook too, because I just share it to their local groups. So therefore, the word gets spread out right to their communities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or we could just tell
everybody I catch. If I catch them like around here, they everybody gonna know who it is. If I go like in a different town or something like that, I'm like Allentown or something like that. I go to one of Allentown local groups and just post my video right in there. Like Allentown or something like that.
I got a guy in Allentown right now. He's talking wild. He's got a 10-year-old daughter too.
Well, dude, gosh, we can blur the predator's face. Okay, but we can. Gosh, we definitely need to put an education disclaimer at the beginning of every single video.
Yep.
And present the video as a straight up documentary, not just a video of you walking up to him and doing the thing. Like, make it like a documentary if you have the means to do it.
If you shoot every catch. Yeah, if you shoot every catch like a documentary,
yes.
Like if you show parts of the catch and then you cut between parts of the catch, and what's going on in the catch, just like a documentary format.
That's what I was saying.
Like you see in a documentary, they're showing. And then,
it's getting choppy.
And there's cut like back and forth between the interaction and then like the interview of you like talking about it.
Yeah, and say
you
stuff
can't
like
argue. It's not a documentary.
You can't argue like this looks like a documentary. You can't tell me this isn't a fucking documentary.
Yeah, and put it literally put it in. This documentary is made for educational purposes.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And let's say law enforcement is always involved. But yeah, if we cut like mid-catch to say, when he said this, I was definitely thinking at this point, or when his mom came into the door, that's when I realized that this was a big catch or something.
Something like that. So CC unit, you're not really affected by this, because you always have the cops. They're always there.
So first of all, I wanted to ask some questions. I wonder if we were just the channels I got it, or was it like this was like universal email? Like,
no, I think it's just us. I asked Oma, if you guys know who Oma is. He didn't get it, and he kind of I guess he doesn't do the same thing we do, but he does it like online on Discord and shit. And he's done like one live catch at least with me. He didn't get the email though, so I think they're targeting like specific channels.
Well, that's probably where the staged meetup comes in.
Cause a few people on my Instagram, they DM'd me like the email, and they don't even do catches.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they YouTubers?
No, they're not. Or they might have like YouTube channels. I don't know if they were YouTubers themselves, but
okay.
Like 4 or 5 of my Instagram followers, they DM'd me and they're like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And they showed me the email, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Did they get the email themselves, or did they get it from somewhere else?
I think they got it themselves.
Well, yeah, because somebody DM'd me the email too, but he got it from PvP's story. So I would definitely ask him where they got that, because Cassidy Campbell didn't get the email.
Do we have any YouTubers that's in the chat?
I didn't get one.
I didn't get an email either, not even in my spam.
Somebody check they spam mail and see if or search in their what's name in their thing.
Yeah, just search
YouTube it and hit search and see if it's in that.
That's how I found it.
Because I couldn't find it. That's the only way I found it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And YouTube, honestly, man, when they send you something, it's going straight to your email. It's not going to go to your spam. It's not going to go to your spam, or it's not going to go to your promotional.
Can we make the argument that? Can we make the argument that we didn't get it? We didn't see it. It went to our spam. I didn't see it. Dude. That's why I haven't said anything about it like publicly yet. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Bring it back to junior high school. I ain't see it.
I didn't see that shit.
What are you talking about?
Another thing I was thinking of was like reaching out to, you guys know mamamax, right?
No.
Yeah.
All right, so you saw like his like recent videos of how he's kind of in
Who?
war like YouTube. Like
I'm not sure.
you haven't seen the video? Like, let me look it up. It's called it's like one of his most
Who you
famous
talking
videos.
about?
Mama.
Yeah, the
Well,
pick a side video.
It's called Choose a Side YouTube or Pick a Side. It's called Choose.
I haven't heard of Mama Max before.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I was thinking like he's a pretty big YouTube. If first we should like really
I'm getting echo.
and maybe they could or
Here, Freddie, mute your mic real quick. It's echoing.
Huh?
I'm talking to Freddie.
I think it's is it FM then.
I think that's FM.
Yeah, FM. You just gotta fix your mic a little bit.
Have you guys heard the about the controversy with Markiplier and that other YouTuber? They're like gaming YouTubers.
I heard something about like someone's shit got removed, but what happened with that?
Yeah, so Markiplier showed this this clip of this game. I guess it was like a gory part of the game or whatever. And nothing happened to his channel, but this other YouTuber, his name's Corey something, and he was also black, mind you. They age restricted his video, and they didn't age restrict Markiplier's video.
And it was the same game?
Exactly the same game, same part, same everything. Markiplier's was not age restricted, his was. So he said something about it, made like this big scene on Twitter about it on YouTube, and then Markiplier got involved, and he was like, "Hey, his video's age restricted, and I have the same thing in my video, so why isn't mine age restricted?" And then they just gave them both a strike or something. It was
They
ridiculous.
gave Markiplier and that other dude a strike,
or maybe not a strike. Maybe they just age restricted his too, but they made it even basically. Like they didn't take the age restriction away; they gave it to Markiplier as well.
Oh my god! Yeah, exactly. we're not working with good people here. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but regardless, this should be the second thing we're talking about. This whole email that we got. The first things first, we got to get them to go back on this because this is, I mean, obviously with this email, we know in 2 years none of us are going to be on this platform if we don't do anything about this. Even if we comply, they're going to keep boxing us in and just boxing us in until we just can't catch predators on YouTube anymore because we know that's their end game. And they want to take away 1,000 people combined between all of us exposed. They want to do that without batting an eye. So what we need to do is we got to organize, and this is our life's work on the line here. We got to organize. We got to go to we got to go and make a protest. We got to go tell people about this because I'm sure a lot of people, especially with a lot of our following, CCU has a big California.
Go to the news.
Yeah, the news. The conservative circles on Twitter, they all love me now because I caught a freaking woman with a dick. So I can definitely tell them what's going on with everything. And I mean, this needs to be huge because this isn't a gray area. This isn't like with the EDP thing where they got us both because, I said the N-word or something. They are straight up saying you cannot freaking expose child predators on YouTube with this unless you follow these very strict guidelines. And,
if we follow the guidelines, might be all right, though.
Yeah, I know, but they're going to keep boxing in the guidelines. Remember, if we were doing this in 2016, we'd all be fucking millionaires,
Yeah.
So it's going to become a more and more slippery slope. And I mean, we need to sound the alarms about this because look, they don't know that we're having this panel right now, and they don't know that we have a group chat together. Because look, we all got this email individually, right? And they're not sending it to Cassidy. They're not sending it to the Gideons. They're not sending it to other content creators. They're sending it to us specifically, hoping that we're like, what the heck? And we just stop doing this. And this is the time to push back now because this, like I was saying in the group chat, dude, everything's been so comfortable our whole lives. We've just been able to freaking, goddamn it, we're fucking YouTubers for a living, man. I mean, that's freaking insane. But I mean, the fight's at our door now, man. Not only is it a spiritual war, it's a cultural war. And if we allow them to trample us when it comes to exposing child predators, it's going to open up a whole Pandora's box of shit in our society. And this is where we have to take a stand. I mean, we can't just keep following the rules anymore. We have to just say the rules are bullshit. We're all coming together on this. Personal differences aside, if anyone has any here, and just raise alarms about this, because this is not. We're not going to stand for this.
Right, you're absolutely right. It's true.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if any of us ever worked with any news reporters, I think we should just reach out to them.
Yeah, news reporters. I mean, everybody here is a news reporter that likes what we do, right?
Yeah.
Either independent or local Fox 26, whatever. Everybody has that. And
I got the favorite out. I got the Post.
Oh yeah, New York Post is great. And this is something that's such a winning issue, right? There's no gray area for this, okay? Like, we can come out and say, look, again, we condemn the idiots, but don't box us in with the few idiots that do this. We have we have dozens of convictions between us, hundreds of arrests, and we're very passionate about this. And there's victims that watch our channel, especially when we play the emotional side. Have victims come on with us and say, "Hey, I get therapy from these videos. These people mean the world to me," and basically guilt trip YouTube into taking it away, because this is bullshit.
Alex, you gotta remember, half the community is like 95% of the community survivors.
Yeah.
We should like have a hashtag for ourselves, like a whole like hashtag movement, like a whole thing to go viral. Like,
yeah, I would say, I think we probably should just sit back until like something actually happens, because we don't know. Maybe it's just like a scare tactic, you know. Like, don't make a big deal out of it until like they make a move, and then once one of our videos gets like taken down or multiple or whatever, just be like, all right, bet.
Right,
this means war.
Right, but like, who's gonna be the first to have a video taken down? It's gonna be one of us. We just don't.
Probably
know.
Me. Probably me.
I just had a video taken down. Probably like a couple days ago.
Taken down for what?
But dude, say Dap's channel. Say Dap's channel cut the cameras, gets removed. Are any of us gonna give a shit, or are we gonna say, okay, this is horse shit, this is the final straw?
Well, I mean, they kind of have.
We all got to speak up. I mean, it is what it is up there.
I mean, they've been removed before, and they're uploading the same content, basically, right?
They're editing it now and not streaming in stores now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, then maybe. I haven't really checked it out a whole lot.
Yeah, I haven't either. But the thing is, like, dude, the fact they're sending this to us at all, I think that's an attack on us, because I mean, I get the whole scare tactic thing, but I mean, my God, dude, they're basically saying we don't even know. They could be saying that law enforcement has to be with us the whole time. We just don't know. And for us, everybody here is doing a great job. And for them to just say this, for them to basically hang what we do and hang what we put our blood, sweat, and tears to over the past couple of years, just like this, on a possibility or a maybe that we have to sit in the freaking stream at 11:48 p.m. and interpret what the hell some freaking automated YouTube email was. I mean, that's horseshit. We have to prevent this. And we got, like, and that's the thing. They never, even when they go back, they don't plan on staying back. We have to make sure they go back and never, ever do this again. We have to have a guarantee that we're able to do this within the confines of the law. Like, of course, if, like, I get beating them up, sure. If it's truly against the law, then yeah, well, fine, whatever.
Right, sure.
But what we do is First Amendment. And we have to make sure that our First Amendment's protected, especially on a giant public platform that gives victims a lot of closure. I mean, they're literally taking everything we've put our hearts into and dangling it, and that can't happen, whether they remove shit or not.
Yo, as crazy as this sounds, I mean, maybe we should all get press passes.
Yeah,
would you say?
Press passes. It doesn't cost much, bro. It's like $35.
Yeah. Well,
wait, what doesn't cost? What costs $35?
Like to become press, like, in order to report something, media.
Yeah, I mean, I think going on the angle of introducing ourselves as
blast them on the news.
Yeah,
I'm cool with a news reporter here in Detroit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great idea.
I just did an interview with a guy in.
That's what we do. I know we used to fight Ryan on it. I thought about it when I first came out too. I'm like, dude, we like, reporters, but we can't say we reporters. I mean, I didn't know nothing about it. So it's like, I know we could sign up for it, and it's like $35 fee, something like that, $50. And they just give it to you, and you do what you do. You go report the news if you want,
Yeah, I mean that's a good angle, but we still need to prevent even these extreme measures from happening, man. We have to, like, I mean, I'm willing to go and protest in person. I mean, I think everybody here,
I would.
100%.
everybody here sacrificed at least a year of hard work.
Yeah.
Seeing all these dick pics.
Oh boy,
seeing
all the
fucking
dick
child
pics.
porn. We've all sacrificed looking at this shit, having to deal with these people, and you know, I think it's more than worth throwing down a couple $100 and going to California and really making our voices heard. Because look, they want us to be silent about this. That's why they send individual emails. That's why they're not sending it to any big creators, dude. The biggest creator they sent it to is 400,000 subs, Skeeter Gene. And in retrospect, 400,000 subs ain't shit compared to the grand scheme of things. And they want it to be, they want us to be silent about this. Like, they want us to go down and take it in the ass. And frankly, we're not going to allow that to happen. I think if everybody shows up and shows out October.
That's what I'm talking about.
We need to do it. We need to do it, man.
I mean, honestly, we all got receipts, meaning we got convictions under our belts. I mean, most of us got little, and most of us got a lot. We just got to bring that with us.
Fuck it anyway.
Like,
They just say fuck you guys.
The good thing of it being in Cali too is CC Unit's got a lot of subscribers, so maybe you could get some of his people that live close to that area come. PvP is also in Cali, so that's also good.
Right.
They could say fuck it, but look how bad they'll look to so many people on both sides of the aisle.
You know, Alex, you know what kills me? That they eating off of us anyway with all those ads they throw on our videos. They making tons of shitloads of money off of us. What the hell?
I mean, not as much as, like, you know, other creators, like millions of subs.
I'm just saying, when you put us, I'm just saying, as a community in ourselves.
Oh yeah, you know, put them all together. Yeah,
I know, and the super chats and everything. But the thing is, it's past money for them. These people.
Yeah. True.
I mean, it's an ideological, spiritual, cultural war these people are fighting against. The last thing they care about is fucking money. But I think we need to make them look. We need to make them look like. We need to make people know that these people are trying to just stop us from catching predators. Like, dude, this is. I mean, even the possibility of 1,000 freaking child molesters or potential child molesters down the drain, not even a trace of these people ever being who they are. That possibility is freaking unacceptable of that being taken down. And that's why we need to take our asses and do something about this.
I mean,
I'd say it's doing more good than harm for sure.
I mean, we have enough supporters that would rally behind us. And I mean, I never asked, but I'll be asking for that. I mean, it's all good.
If you do want to do the protest, we would have to. We should reach out to the news in that area, the San Bruno. That's where
For sure.
Be like, hey,
yeah, if you get like news on their ass.
Is he a boy reporter ordered or something like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anytime you get the news and the media involved with something, like, the other party tends to switch up, act fast.
That's against child exploitation. You get them involved as well.
Yeah,
you just gotta reach out to them.
We need to bring advocates. We need to bring people that watch our stuff. That
it seems like the media don't get involved until, like, we catch somebody big.
Well, this is something big. If they see all of us come together.
Yeah. This would be big. If
this is big, honestly, man. And there's 20 more catchers that can't get on the stream.
Right, but like the implications of that email, they're hanging 3 years of work for some of us.
Mm-hmm.
3 years. 3 years of work for us, dude. Yeah. Wait, is it three for me? Yeah, like three for me. Well, I think 4 for CC Unit.
Yeah.
A year for a lot of you guys. A few years for Musa. They're hanging this on the thread. And I'm not freaking catching predators like that, man. We need to. I mean, they're hoping that this goes silently, and the way we win this is not going silently and not accepting this, because I guarantee you, every creator over 1 million subs has no idea about this rule change at all. None of them do. And
I wonder if Anxiety War got it. He's not really.
Too active. We need our own platform. We need our own platform with own sponsors, man, honestly. We need our own platform.
Yeah.
And I think there'll be enough sponsors on board So they're all about revenue. I don't
Yeah,
see
but
getting
I don't.
sponsors with these. Huh?
I don't want to talk about our own platform right now. The first things first, we should take.
I
this
know.
forward.
I'm just saying, the worst comes to worst. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at this rate, do you see us on YouTube in a year or two if we don't do anything about this now?
exactly.
No.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
What do you think of this hashtag? The kids can't save themselves.
Yeah, we need to come up with a catchy hashtag to bring attention
Really like this
to,
one,
for
man.
sure.
It's like it just goes right to the point. Like it's like are you gonna like not let people stop this from happening for real? Like they can't save themselves from a child molester. We need to catch them before. That's what we do. And it's like, is YouTube really going to take the stand like for child predators and against children?
Because this isn't even it's not even like debatable. Like if they just made something where a vigilante can't restrain somebody, okay, sure, I could see that.
Yeah, sure.
They made it to where we can't practice our First Amendment peacefully against suspected child molesters. And if they want to take us to court, YouTube's not liable for that. Freaking we are. And because that's what Section 230 is. The platform is not liable for anything that happens on there.
They're not?
Yeah,
I thought that was why they were kind of doing it. So they're not liable at all?
No. So basically, if I make a video basically defaming you or something, and I say, oh, me and you had a sex in a bathhouse or something, and you decide to sue me for that, you can't sue YouTube because they're not responsible for that. I am. So you have to sue me directly.
Okay. So what's their beef? I don't understand then.
Well, dude, the same thing happened to the JCS psychology channel. That's why he stopped uploading videos.
Yeah, why'd they make him stop?
Because apparently his content was like harmful or dangerous or whatever. Like they're imagine them shutting down a huge channel like that. You know what I'm saying?
But JCS didn't make a big fuss about it. Like it didn't seem like they're.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't make a big fuss. He just kind of accepted it.
Right, and that's what's gonna even if we can still post videos and post most of them, or if our channels are fine from this, we see the direction they're going, man. We see what's happening, and if you keep giving these people, especially people like this, these people never stop. If you give them an inch, they will always take more and more and more until we can't do anything anymore, and we all know that.
Yeah, you're right.
So, to find out loud, this dude I caught smoking crack has his own video, his own channel. They still haven't taken it down. He's educating people how to sell crack, smoke crack.
It's only a matter of time.
It's crazy.
Is he getting views?
There it is,
though?
education.
Still up.
What's that?
Is he actually getting views though, or is he getting like 20 views per video?
Well, he's getting views. I mean, he's not no big channel, but I'm just going to say, like, we have a dude smoking
The
crack.
content that's on there, like that's what that's
education.
And he still got his channel.
What about the guy that's going around slashing these predators' tires? You seen that shit?
That's crazy.
You
I
seen
heard
that?
about it.
I think he's here in Detroit. It's like footage 248 or something.
Well, I think there's a lot of
Footage
people in Detroit
game.
that go around slashing tires. To be fair.
Yeah. Well, they're not like posting it online though.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, who's willing to? I mean, I think going to California is a very small sacrifice to make for everything we've sacrificed.
I'm
So
down.
what would we do there? But just go to like YouTube headquarters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Just,
say
like,
basically
stand out there with like a bunch of signs and shit.
a bunch of signs and a bunch of people.
Okay.
A bunch of us.
All of us promote.
What if they just delete all our channels?
Well, I think definitely pushing it on
Go
Twitter.
the fuck home.
Yeah,
Channel's gone.
pushing it on Twitter first with some very big people will, I think, do that first and just say we're organizing a protest and basically say, emphasize that it's going to be peaceful. We're not vigilantes, according, unlike what these idiots think. Say we're gonna be organizing a peaceful, emphasize peaceful, lawful protest, and obviously within the bounds of the law, we're going to be organizing that protest right outside YouTube headquarters because, from what it seems like, they've made the very grave mistake of sympathizing with potential alleged child molesters.
Yeah, and I thought it was the whole thing was they didn't want to get like hemmed up in any like lawsuit sort of shit, but since they're not going to be liable and they're just the the platform, I don't get what their beef is. Like, why are they so uptight about it?
Right, man. Ski, check this out. It only takes one of us to catch a big boss's friend doing this shit.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's all it takes.
I mean, well, that's the case. Why don't they just shut us down entirely, like straight up? Like, why are they taking this?
Because it'd be so obvious.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. The frog in boiling water. About how the hotter and hotter it gets. You throw a frog in water, right, and it slowly gets hotter and hotter and hotter. The frog doesn't know the water's boiling until he's dead and burned. So that's what they're doing. They're slowly normalizing, restricting our type of content. Like if they just nuked all of us, people would be outraged. But if they just slowly, if they just make it normal that this content's slowly going to be off the platform, then
okay, yeah,
right, and that's why we can't let the water boil at all.
So, like, do you guys, like, I don't really know how YouTube headquarters works. Do you think somebody at YouTube would actually sit down with all of us and let us explain ourselves and see what they say to what we're bringing?
No.
Hell no.
That'll make them look even worse. That'll make them look even worse. Just be like,
you caught my cousin Billy. Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like, we God, if any of us caught a YouTube employee, I'm sorry, buddy. You better not post that video because we're all done. But
yes.
Oh man.
Sorry, this fictional kid isn't going to be saved. I apologize.
We caught that Facebook employee, and our shit's still up on Facebook. And
that's Facebook, though. Oh, it's on Facebook.
Okay. You never know.
Maybe Facebook's not pedo sympathizers. It's probably just.
You know how many videos I got, man. My whole last account got nuked just because of what I do
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's also another thing I wanted to cover. So, for the time being, cops or not, be very careful. Definitely, if anybody has a direct line to DAP, tell them. This public shaming shit needs to stop because, dude, they never stop at one person. They never get out the bad apple. They throw away the whole freaking bag. And what happened last year with Eric Konevsky is, he was flagrantly violating TOS. Like, censorship's gay, but like he broke the rules. And not only did they get his channel, they ended up fucking Cassidy's Predator videos, and they ended up getting mine too. So there's always going to be a chain reaction. They never stop at one. Okay, these aren't snipers. They have fucking bazookas, and they want to do the blast radius. And we have to just keep everybody in check. If you see somebody acting out of line to a predator, fucking screaming in their face, berating them, following them, tell them cut that shit out because, dude, it's not only his ass, it's our ass on the line too.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's how this shit started.
We gotta hold everybody here accountable. And then the same thing with restraining them. Don't freaking let them know that they're free to leave no matter what. If they ask, don't give them the impression they're trapped.
And stop using the word if. If we call the cops, if we do that's all intimidation too.
Yeah, if
don't give them conditions, don't anything. They make sure it's all done on their free will. That's before we even deal with the new TOS. But everybody has to keep each other in check with that because, dude, they hate us all. All they want to do is see us gone, and we have to do it. We have to be like MLK, follow the freaking rules while fucking shit up, and that's what we have to do. Like we can do the lawful protest, but in the meantime, we have to abide by what they fucking said, or else there's no point.
So what do you guys think of how should we do live catches now? Like, do you think they're going to be watching live, just private it right after, or?
Yeah, I would private it. Private it.
I mean, if you got no cops coming on, just private it.
Or just don't even do it because they could still pull that shit up.
Like, did you say?
I mean, if you download and delete it, you should be all right.
They would say to use the term like live interview. I don't know if anyone said that before, but like instead of catch interview.
Oh
live
yeah.
interview.
Live interview. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Okay.
That's true too, right? That's smart. But people flock to saying live catch. Everybody still.
I ain't even been putting live catch on mine lately.
Yo, I have a good idea. So in the title of our videos, when we do catches, put in parentheses educational interview.
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
just in the description probably be okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if like putting in the title would make like
or just straight up
someone
before
from
the
YouTube clicked on it. They're like,
You put
okay,
live
it says
educational.
well before the video even rolls, like at the very beginning, put something like that in the actual video.
And then
Classes in session. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, they're being pretty vague with it.
Man, we gonna find out.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn today.
So this is what we have so far. Mute the age of the girl or boy or 52.
She might be fine. She might be fine.
I hope so.
I mean,
I think muting the age will definitely do wonders, especially until the cops show up, of course. And last resort, at least until we get the shit settled, would be blurring the predator's face. Have a thoroughly written education disclaimer in the video and in the description. I would mimic it in both. Put in your channel description. For example, Skeeter, Chris Hansen is an investigative journalist, right? You're an investigative journalist. We're all going to be investigative journalists, and that's the angle we have to go with. And maybe even just put a disclaimer saying we are not vigilantes. We don't identify as that. Stop labeling us as that.
Yo, Alex, get this. So we're gonna become Envy Cap now.
We're gonna become Envy Cap.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be a straight up documentary creator.
Wayne got the biggest smile on his face.
Yeah,
straight up documentaries, man.
We're gonna be we're gonna be Envy Cap.
Oh shit!
And then potentially title catches live interview. And then education.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. All jokes aside, but yeah, we got to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I hope all this stuff works. But even if this stuff does work and nothing happens to us, this is still horseshit that this is happening, and we still have to prevent the slippery slope from going. Because, like I said, if for example, if you have a hamburger out and somebody takes one little bite of it, you might not care or notice. But if you just keep letting chew and chew and chew, eventually your fucking hamburger's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have to set the tone for these new catches coming up too. Because I know me, Alex, Ghost, Eric, Moose, been doing this for a while.
Yeah, everybody in here has
too many
kind of been around the block. But yeah, when you see a new catcher pop up, definitely whoever can get in touch with them. If you see him fucking up, screaming at them in the store, publicly shaming, because I did this all of 2019. I'm gonna be the first one to say it. But if you see them doing that, explain to them what the hell's going on and say, dude, look, we all have to do for
You're
each
gonna
other.
fuck us all.
Yeah, exactly. We all have to do for each other here, and pretty much like when one autistic kid in first grade bangs the desk, the whole class doesn't go to recess, and you got to explain that to these new people here, and. Yeah, we just got to. I mean, we all have to put personal shit aside.
The thing is, we're inspiring a lot of these new catchers out here, quote unquote, and they just want to go about it all wild and their way and ignorant and shit. They don't know that there's a certain way you're supposed to go about it.
They doing it for a different agenda, man. I mean, we doing it for the right reasons. We've been doing it for the right reasons, and these new catchers think that we getting rich off of this, like. People just come into this for different reasons, man. Not all the same time.
Yeah, but dude, like say like me, Skeeter, or CC Unit, say one of us would message these new catchers saying, "Hey, man, I'm just letting you know we got this email from YouTube, and this is what's going on. So can you please, for the sake of everybody, keep it in check?" Like if they were to get a message from say one of us three, they'd be like, "Holy shit, they just messaged me!" They would just like, because they want to get our attention, obviously, and I think having someone like that just basically make sure everybody's in check. And if anybody else, sees a new catcher or something and, we don't see it, dude, send them our way. We can talk to them and talk to them yourself too. Cause they'll, they look at everybody shit, even if you have like 20K subs, they look at you as a YouTuber, they look at you as clout, all this stuff. And be friend. Don't say you fucking idiot. Look what's happening. You say like, hey, dude, this is what's going on, and we all have to deal with these stupid terms of service. And try doing this.
Very true. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So, yeah, I mean, we gotta definitely police ourselves first and foremost, and deal with this shit. But I think we can discuss a potential little Cali trip more in the group chat. But gosh, how many people do we have in the chat right now, Ryan?
351.
Okay, can you hear chat? What would you? How many of you guys would be potentially interested? And don't respond if you can't go. It's okay if you can't go.
People in the chat?
Yeah, how many people in the chat would be potentially interested?
I guess
about potentially going, meeting us, and helping us with this, like going to a certain city with a certain headquarters peacefully.
Peacefully.
Very peacefully with Molotov cocktails and pitchforks.
I'm pretty sure CC got a big fan base out there.
So can we do this? So if we do that, just don't make it about just ours.
What do you mean?
So they can't just target us.
Yeah, I mean, you mean like just talk about their TOS in general, or
yeah,
talk about their TOS in general. Yeah, I mean, but I mean they're going to see the pattern though when everybody's there. We might as well just say, look, man, like we basically just got to guilt them into saying you're defending pedos. I mean that's the end game here, because we just got to make them look make them look stupid for doing this, because it's a very evil move they just pulled. And
we got Sweeties taken down.
Yeah, they gonna label.
What was that movie that we took down? That we helped take down with the little girls?
Cuties? Oh, it's not on Netflix anymore.
Cuties, right? Yeah, we helped take that shit down.
Oh, I downloaded it on a hard drive anyway, so I don't even use Netflix. Oh, yeah.
No, we took that down, remember?
Right, yeah.
You got a movie on Netflix taken down?
Yeah. Right. No, but what? Yeah, there was this movie on Netflix basically showing like child porn and shit called Cuties.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is when we first started. Yeah.
In 2020, that's what made me cancel my Netflix subscription a year and a half ago. That shit was disgusting.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't watch that.
No. But Ryan, what's the chat saying about potentially going?
Well,
so you're gonna label us terrorists.
Mixed feelings.
Their headquarters is in San Bruno, California, apparently. So
DC unit, how far is that from you?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like so let me know, like would you guys go to California and do like some kind of protest?
As long as they don't delete my channel.
Right.
Yeah, I guess like one for yes, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm saying one for yes.
No, it needs to be civil as hell. Like we can't curse out anybody or say fuck YouTube as much as we're all thinking it.
No.
We have to just we have to. I would say we have to somehow showcase the arrests that we have, the convictions we have, and like testimonies from people that had to go through child abuse.
Let's have a guy meet up at the YouTube headquarters, and then we'll call the cops up there and be like, yo, we caught this guy, and have him arrested on YouTube headquarters property.
Ooh.
What are they going to say then?
Do a catch right up for the YouTube? That'd be dope.
That's if they arrest in San Bruno.
Yeah, that's a long shot.
Either way, just get the cops up there. Cause a bunch of drama.
Let's find out.
Dude, the only problem is the guy that we catch is probably going to be a YouTube employee.
Yeah, probably. Hey, meet me at work.
Yo, man, just go out there, just do a sting right by their motherfucking shit. I catch somebody right on their fucking lunch break.
Ryan's going to be the live decoy and get buzzed into YouTube headquarters.
What I'm saying from chat is a lot of people are willing to go. One person said they were willing to drive like 6 hours, so I mean, it looks like a lot of people are willing to go.
Yeah, no, and if you can't go, then don't feel obligated to go. But I'm just saying, if you could actually go and help us out with this,
especially if you're in NorCal.
Yeah, if you're in NorCal, Central Cal, the coast, SoCal. Southern
Catching
Oregon,
the CEO.
Western Nevada,
That'd be fucking wild.
Texas, Florida. Just if any of you guys can go, just go. I mean, we can I don't know. What is
this like a for sure? It's just like a for sure thing.
Oh well, right now we're just gathering people, but I'm for sure in.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that we could have one physical protest, but what we could do
We
is
need a flash mob, man.
Where we use hashtag the kids can't save themselves. We make it an
hashtag save our kids.
Yeah,
man.
make it like they're stopping us from saving the kids.
Yeah.
Hashtag save our kids.
Without saying that they're actually without slandering YouTube, I guess.
What would you guys consider a good turnout for a protest for us?
100.
From to fucking number wise, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
1,000.
I go for 69.
Yeah, I think 100 would be good. But yeah, I think the kids can't save ourselves is a good hashtag.
Yeah, Lynn thought of that. It was I just thought it represented it perfectly. Because I think what we do is we stop the predator from doing whatever they do to the kid before they do it. That's the crux of what we do. And,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we pull 100 between all of us, promoting it.
Yeah.
I think there will be a big turnout. I think we're underestimating ourselves.
Oh. Yo, Webb, I send you the link. I send you the link.
We can get Great Grandma unplugged.
Yeah, maybe she'll know the answer.
Basically, she can say how her retirement home relies on our videos and that she's gonna die if she can't watch her stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of catches will go too. How many catches will go?
Oh, dude, everybody needs to be there. I mean, if you want to keep catching predators, your ass needs to be there. I mean, it's that simple. If you think that even if we have a few months of grace period from here, if you think that it's not going to take us putting our foot down and fighting back against this, you're very naive. I would say if you catch predators and you want to continue to catch predators, you need to be there.
Yeah. Sure.
Fuck it, I'll go.
I'm gonna hit your ride with Rami. I can't pay for gas like the electric.
Do it. I mean, we can always raise money for this too. That's
what I'm saying. Well, jokes aside, we have to do it. I mean, we set a date, we throw it out there.
Yes.
We just gotta promote it.
Yeah.
Let's raise enough money.
Every channel just has to go live every day and just promote it all day.
Yeah.
We promote each other at the same time. Look, he's going live, go over there, boom.
Yeah, well,
keep the going.
Let's start a movement to round up enough money to create the world's biggest cheese pizza, and then have a helicopter put it on the building of YouTube headquarters, so the whole building is covered in cheese pizza. That'd be pretty good. They'd be pretty pissed about that.
Well, I don't know. A lot of the YouTube employees are pedos. They probably love a giant cheese pizza.
Yeah, just call them out.
Receiving the biggest file of cheese pizza ever.
Somebody want extra cheese. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. I have a question. What do you think about having? Should it be the kids can't save themselves or kids can't save themselves? I'm kind of debating between the two.
Kids, cut out the it's kind of a little more, rolls off the tongue a little more. Kids can't save themselves.
Yeah, let's take a vote. We how many people do we have in here? 10. All right. What do you say, Ryan?
What are we voting on? I just got
here. Let's let
the
people vote that are going to actually spread it around. So give it to the audience. Let them vote.
Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Put a poll. Put the kids can't save themselves or kids can't save themselves.
Let them decide.
I don't think I can do it.
Kids save themselves till marriage. Do the poll.
All right, I'll see if I can. I don't know if I can do a poll. Hold on.
Really? Shit.
Okay, hold on. And I don't know if let's
Yo, Alex, is any catches in the chat?
In chat,
Yeah.
I'm not looking at the chat. That's why I'm asking Ryan too.
Neither.
I'm making the poll now.
But yeah, whenever we do it, I'm like available probably
Yeah.
like
It'll have to be like a Saturday or something.
Definitely.
it doesn't matter to me.
By the way, I still don't know. Is YouTube headquarters in Cali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the whole point of us going to Cali, right?
Well, I just got here, so I was planning on going to Cali anyways. So
And just
All right,
at
Biggie
the same
Smalls.
time do a catching spree and show them what the hell we do.
Yeah. Can
there you
you
go.
all of us collab on one catch over there?
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my God! Everybody just take one shot, one question.
Yeah, just take one shot. but you can't harass them. You can't
Yeah,
yell at them.
what if we caught the person who made that terms of service change?
Wouldn't be surprising.
Oh, we'd all be gone.
Record Dax. Got
Yeah.
cut the camera.
All right, so the poll's in the chat. Is it in the chat, guys?
How many people we got watching right now, Ryan?
340.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
I like kids can't save themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one
It
too.
just flows better.
Kids
Yeah.
can't save themselves?
Yeah, I like that.
Kids
I
can't-
really do. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe
And
that's
yo,
redundant.
try to take out Preds in your titles from here on in.
Well,
Take
that's
out
my
Preds.
whole fucking name.
Yeah, seriously, take out Preds, their names.
American Catchers is
What's
the
your
Yeah,
name.
it's going to be APC or something.
You mean
Yeah,
like
like
change our like
creeps.
YouTube names?
No, in the title of your videos.
What about like using creep instead of
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, just Preds.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess.
definitely going to go ahead and take out Preds either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think probably we're gonna have to take out creeps too. So who knows?
I feel like they're gonna
Or
know
use heat.
either way. They're gonna
Like
see the
heat
content
came.
and know.
Or it came.
Yeah, but they definitely look at titles when they review stuff.
Yes, they do.
But yeah, okay. Well, okay. So who here has a Twitter?
I
I
don't.
have a Twitter.
never been
I
on
got
Twitter
kicked off
before.
of Twitter because I posted stuff about Trump.
Oh,
Damn.
lovely. Well, you can make another one. Ryan, do you have a Twitter?
Yeah, but I just don't use it, but I can use it.
Yeah, we
Okay.
definitely need to be
everybody
posting
here
on
needs
Twitter
okay.
about this shit, man.
Well, here's what we need to do tonight. First and foremost, we got to protect our own channel. So everybody here tonight, after we get off here in a few minutes, we need to go ahead and make the disclaimer and put it in the group chat of like, make your own disclaimer, but basically let's have everybody else go look at it, put it in the group chat about the education thing. Because regardless, let's just put that in the videos, no matter what happens.
For education purposes.
Yeah,
Second
I
of
think
all,
my disclaimer already has education on it.
I think
Yeah,
we should do
I
is
mean,
we should read kind of a disclaimer to them in the interview, saying that do you understand that you're not under any coercion? Do you understand that we're not law enforcement? Just making sure it checks all the boxes and make sure they understand. And then, if anything is better evidence, and it's better for YouTube. We just like make sure they understand.
shit like that. And what was I going to say? Yeah, well, regardless, everybody go make an education disclaimer. And then also, everybody, if you don't have one already, even if it's, has one follower or something, everybody go make a Twitter because we're going to have to spread around this hashtag. And, everybody has decent community post reach. Okay. So, and I don't think we should start spreading the link on Twitter until a few days from now, because for those of you who know who Libs of TikTok is, she's like one of the biggest Twitter accounts in the conservative movement, and she follows me back because of the tranny catch, and I think she'd absolutely spread about what's going on here.
So wait till something happens. Wait till they start taking videos out.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to be preemptive with this though, because they're going to eventually.
Yeah, for like the catchings, like when y'all go in the car, even if you gotta wait for those police to come just to make that report, just wait there, man. Just talk shit with your stream, make the report. You have the cops on the scene, and your video will be safe.
Right, or even try to compromise with them and have them amend the rules to, if we show proof of turning in this interaction to law enforcement, can we post this video on YouTube? Because that would be a lot easier too. And that's something I'd be willing to compromise on. That's fair.
Yeah, I was saying have a part at the end where we
I'm
actually
always
do
stressing
that.
for y'all to put your charges up. If y'all got charges, post them up. Link them to your videos. That'll help y'all.
Yeah.
It just says an
Seriously,
update.
it's not for clout. It's just, and people want to see it anyway. Just, if you got it, just put it up, man. You know, put the link to your video. And
Who all on the panel
don't know how to
hasn't?
look up the courts. Look up your local courts, then find if you have the first and last name. Just type it in.
The shitty thing is the cops won't even show up to the scene in my area anymore because
I know.
I'm not law
So
enforcement.
from now on, I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do it, but try to go to a county or state that they're gonna do arrests. That you already been there and they're gonna arrest.
It's hard. There's like
Yeah,
two
just go there and
places
turn
in
the
my
information.
Honestly, that's just play safe.
It's just so hard because like most of the areas like our
That
surrounding
already-
counties by me don't even do anything either.
Well, you better head your ass to Atlantic City.
Or show a clip of
Fucking
Paw
move to
Patrol
Atlantic
at the
City.
end.
I'm serious. I mean, we all joke. I mean,
Right.
there's
Have
a
someone
revolving
dressed-
door for Preds all day, every day.
I would move there if I had to.
Or
Yo,
just have
Alex, you
someone,
have a field day over there, Alex.
have someone dress as Paw Patrol.
Hey, I'm just
Like
I'm
I'm
just
seeing.
curious. Who all here up here hasn't gotten an email from YouTube yet?
I didn't.
I did it.
You didn't.
Well, you guys are
Okay,
good
I
then.
didn't
You
either.
guys don't know. You guys don't know about it then. You can just be like, I
Red,
didn't know.
check your spam.
It's not in my spam either. I already checked.
Yeah, I checked everything.
You tried searching the key phrase YouTube in your email.
Yeah.
That's what's so weird.
Okay.
Like,
I don't know.
I
then I
mean,
guess not everyone's getting it.
maybe it could be like for the smaller channels. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I got it though.
Well, how many subs do you have, Freddie?
What?
How many subs do you have?
Almost 23.
Huh. Yeah, I got mine on every channel. Huggy Pug is 29 though. I don't know.
I mean, I got it, so and I'm pretty sure CC Unit got it too.
Eric, did you get it?
So, yeah.
No.
Yeah, just as an update on the hashtag poll. So it says what should it be? The kids can't save themselves or kids can't save themselves.
It's
Well,
not
the
an email.
It says kids can't save themselves. So I guess we're just gonna do it the.
So kids can't save them. So no the.
Yeah, no the.
Okay, Eric, you got the email right? PCI.
I think Eric is full.
My man fell asleep.
He's out.
Wait, he's sleeping?
He's like,
He's
like
frozen.
TOS bores me. I just want to catch predators.
I just found it on spam.
You found your spam. Why the fuck would it go? Why would something so serious like that go to a spam folder?
Because we warned you, you didn't see it. That's what they're going to do.
Should have seen it. We warned you.
Hey, what about
Screenshot that it's in your spam. That way, like, if something ever happens, you can appeal to YouTube and be like, "Hey, this was in my spam. I never saw it. I wasn't aware."
Unless they see the date on the screenshot.
Oh.
You gotta watch that.
Or just keep it in your spam and then freaking screenshot it later if anything ever happens.
Leave it unread.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what about the hashtag Save the Kids?
I mean, that works too. Yeah.
I mean, it's just shorter. Easier
Yeah,
to
it's more
remember.
simple.
Yeah, I think save the kids. Yeah, I can do that.
I mean, you have time to think about it.
Yeah, we use
I
that
just
so
was
many
reading the
times.
comments. People were saying it was too long.
Save the kids.
Kids' lives matter.
I want to go with
Kids' lives matter too.
Yeah, we could do a mostly peaceful KLM protest like right outside San Bruno.
What?
Oh my god, dude! We can show, like, you know how at the BLM protest they have like a picture of whoever died and like show his picture and say this is what y'all did. We can like show a picture of our face tap decoy at the YouTube headquarters and say you guys freaking murdered this child here. And like,
Oh, poor Josh.
yeah, Oh my God, Emily is literally dead right now because of you guys. But yeah, okay. Well, anyway, okay. Well, how do y'all feel about the hashtag Save the Kids? I like that one the best.
Yeah, Save the Kids.
Fine,
Is
it's
Everybody on board with it. APC, you on board with it?
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Okay, all right, cool.
Which one
Eric,
is it again?
Eric, you dreaming about it right now? You like it?
Well,
Yeah,
at least I feel like I
Donnie
can
Eric,
contribute something.
Musa, how do you feel about
Donnie
Save the
Eric
Kids?
gave Eric the cradle.
Save the Kids.
Save the Kids.
Say
Save
what?
the Kids. That one they had. I think they had that one investigation out for some kitty shit on there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, let me check this chat. Is there any catchers in there? What catcher wants to come up? That wants to talk?
I think we can reach out to some big people, like big YouTubers.
Definitely. So let's we'll talk about it more in the group chat, but everybody be present. Everybody be present in the group chat. Be present in the group chat.
Get other influencers and stuff involved.
Yeah. Definitely Cassidy on board, and Cassidy probably knows some other people. I could talk to Alex Stein. But yeah, definitely on Twitter. Definitely everybody make a Twitter, and we gotta get the shit spreading, man. Because the more noise, because dude, they do go back on stuff. It'll be hard to get them to go back, but they will go back on it if it's loud enough. Because if it's such a bad look for them, because they're basically telling us this because they think it's going to get swept under the rug. That's why they're sent the email. There's a risk reward for everything that they do, and let's remind them they made a stupid decision.
Why we don't all just post that email on our biggest platforms and share it?
I'd say, we should hold off on that first. I think Chelsea Dream's good right now, but let's blow it up on Twitter first before we, with our YouTube channels, bring so much light to this.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah, actually, now that I think about it, kids can't see themselves a little long, so I guess Save the Kids is shorter.
Yeah,
so.
There you go.
Okay, well, everybody. I'm gonna get off here in a second. Everybody tonight, go ahead and make your education disclaimer. Put it in the group chat, and then everybody also make a Twitter if you don't have one. And we'll definitely. And when you make the Twitter, put your Twitter handle in the group chat too, because we got to get this shit spreading. Because our time's running out.
Mine is my name.
Yeah, you gotta invite me back into the group chat.
Mine is
right.
We're putting a disclaimer in the group chat.
Basically, like because I don't want to have like the same thing for everybody. So basically,
okay.
What we have, yeah.
Okay.
If one works, why don't we all just use it?
What yours looks like.
All right, let me put it in.
No, just in your disclaimer, just say your channel's made for educational purposes, and you just add, put whatever you want.
Yeah, make sure it's thoroughly written though. But
just make sure it's just for educational purposes. We do not condone violence, blase blase. We get arrests, convictions, blase blase.
But definitely go ahead and make a Twitter, everybody. Put that shit in the group chat.
I gotta make a Twitter.
I just heard that Save the Kids apparently is frequently flagged on Twitter.
Oh, probably because of some Quanon shit.
I don't know, maybe the other one going back to
Yeah. So let's just put kids can't save themselves.
Yeah.
All right.
So
we just gotta plan that trip to Cali.
Kids' lives matter.
I guess. That works, yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah. Let's just save the kids. Okay. All right. Well, cool, man. Let's. I'm gonna wrap it up here, but
yeah,
good shit. Oh, everybody, check the chat here real quick. Make sure you're taking notes of what was said. In the meantime, these are the ideas we came up with. I'm going to read one more time. Mute the age of the decoy and reveal it when the cops show up. Blur the predator's face as a last resort. Thoroughly written education disclaimer. And remember, put in your channel description, we're investigative journalists. And then you call live cast live interview, and then put educational interview in the description and beginning of the video. And then hashtag the kids can't save themselves.
And then just make the whole video literally a documentary.
Basically, yeah.
Like change the format of it.
Yeah. I mean, we all just protecting ourselves.
Make video documentary.
Do we hashtag Chris Hansen as well so he spreads it around?
Chris Hansen is going to spread shit around. He's going to encourage you to get off of there.
Yeah, he doesn't.
You don't think Chris Hansen would help?
No, hell no.
He doesn't want anything to do with us.
I know one person we could reach out to. Alex's best friend, Nito.
Yeah, Nito will be like, "You guys are a bunch of clowns." Oh my god.
We don't meet his criteria.
Yeah, no. Chris Hansen's probably the one that wrote the freaking rule, dude. But
that would be highly hypocritical. Like if he wouldn't support it because he did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, before they got the cops involved, honestly.
Yeah, I know, but he'll definitely. Chris Hansen, like, dude, if he saw that, he didn't even get that email either, dude. There's no way he got that email.
Oh, of course he didn't.
Of course.
No, he's good. He always has police involved, and it's all documentary shit.
Yeah,
that's
he's already meeting the standards that they're writing.
Okay, is there? Wait, does anybody know if Courtney got the email or not herself, or did she?
I just
not sure.
Because I'm trying to think. Maybe they sent it. She got it. Okay, because maybe it was only sent to people with a certain amount of subscribers.
Well, I thought I was gonna get it because I even have a strike on my account right now. But I think it has to do with like the law enforcement thing because like pretty much every single video I have, there's law enforcement in it, and most of my thumbnail titles either say arrested or the thumbnail has a picture of the cops putting the bread in handcuffs.
Yeah, I know, but then again, Ryan didn't get it. Freddie didn't get it. Like, Shafiq didn't get it either. And I don't know.
Maybe they're still getting around to it, to like who's getting it.
What time did everybody get it today? I got mine at 11:02. Or wait, I think I got mine at. I want to say I got mine at 11:02 Central.
I was like right at noon.
Yeah, mine was at noon as well.
I got it.
Mine was like at noon.
9 a.m.
9
Yours
a.m.
at 9 a.m. Ghost.
Soon as the rooster crows.
Morning.
Let's see.
9:02 exactly. 9:02 a.m.
Okay, I got mine exactly at 11:02. I know I'm 2 hours above you.
Yeah, so I just posted on Twitter that hashtag kids can't save themselves. Like, maybe we should all get on Twitter and just like blow that up. Like, kids can't save themselves. Hashtag kids can't save themselves. Like, just spread the word.
Here, Ryan, I'm adding you to this group chat here.
In Twitter or?
Yeah.
Oh, Instagram. All right.
Well, all right, guys. I got a court date tomorrow in the morning, so I'm gonna.
I gotta go to work.
Good luck. Yeah. It was appreciate it, guys. Good shit tonight. Let's
Oh my God, I'm out of here.
Thanks for chatting, guys. Thanks for the panel, MV Cat.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, good talk.
Hey, yo, gather your receipts, man.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well,
No, seriously, like if y'all can't get the y'all can find the charges on these guys, man. Y'all just gotta, put some effort into it, man.
Yeah. Let's see. What's your Instagram, Freddie?
Creeps_spotlight.
Creeps. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, added you and Ryan to the group chat. All right, well let's get this shit taken care of, and let's win.
Definitely.
All right. Well, hey, y'all have a good night.
You too. See you, man.
Have a good night, guys.
Later.
Have a good night.